So welcome to Ivaintures. In my quest to learn as much as I can about every country that I visit, I befriended someone here in the island of Fiji who told me he's going to take me to his village and show me and educate me on some of the cultural practices here in Fiji. So previously we made a pit stop at a place that I was just not thrilled by. It was somewhat of a tourist trap. So I left. And now we are continuing to drive in order to learn a little bit more about the actual culture and not the tourist trap. So we stopped by this school that I previously reached out to, and I sought permission to film and talk to students and teachers about the experiences here. So this is what happened when I went to a primary school in Fiji. So I'm here to show you what a primary school looks like. This is Loma Primary School here in a village in Fiji. The kids are getting very curious coming out of the classrooms. Hello, hello, hello. You know, so I don't want to disturb classes, but let's see what's going on here. So I noticed a lot of the buildings are standing on pillars like this, you see? So that when it rains and stuff, they don't have like water issues inside the actual classrooms. So that's what it is here. So first we were escorted at the principal's office in order to seek permission to film the teachers and the students. We were previously authorized, but we had to double check it was still okay to do so. Teacher here, what's your name?
Litesh.
Litesh, I'm Ivan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to see a classroom real quick.
Okay.
Just to see what's going on without disturbing too much, I hope. Wow. We are disrupting class. So what do you teach?
I'm teaching year 8, the last room there.
Okay, what subject?
We have to teach all the subjects here.
Oh, so you teach all the subjects?
Yeah, all the teachers have to teach all the subjects.
Oh, wow.
Maths, English, basic science.
Yes.
Social science.
Yes.
And healthy living, health science.
Health science. And how much
Together with vernacular language, Hindi and Fijian.
Oh, so everybody learn Fijian and Indian language as well?
Yeah.
Wow. And English on top of that?
English compulsory.
So by the time they finish here, they speak 3 languages.
Yeah.
That's really good. And how much does it cost to attend the class here?
Yeah?
How much does it cost for the students to take classes here? Or is it completely free?
Free.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
She's our year 1 teacher.
Oh wow. Hello. Right on. Hello, how are you? Ivan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Teacher here.
The most experienced teacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
After our head teacher.
Alright. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm just, showing people what the classroom looks like here in Fiji.
Okay.
So how many students do you have normally here in the classroom?
At the moment I have 27.
27 students.
Children.
Okay.
That's the average. Mostly
Yeah.
20, 25, 26, 27.
Yeah.
Not more, not less.
Yes. And they attend school Monday to Friday.
Then school from Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. Okay. What are some of the biggest challenges that you see here in Fiji in general when it comes to education like that?
I think the challenge here is the language, because in school, like it's compulsory for us to speak in English.
Yes.
Like English is a second language, but back at home they speak it in their own mother tongue.
Yes.
So it's the communication.
The communication.
It's a communication. It's understanding of English.
Yes.
That's the main drawback. Yeah, the main challenge that we face.
Yeah.
As like for myself, this is an Indian community.
Yes.
So most of them they speak Hindi
Yeah.
in the community.
Yeah.
And then I have the Fijians there. So my medium of communication here is English.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I cannot speak in Fijian.
Yes.
I cannot even speak in Hindi either.
Yes.
So I just have to take that English language.
Yeah.
So it'll be hard for the children, to come into terms with the English language, because back at home is their own mother tongue.
Of course. Yeah. Would you say there's pressure for them to not go to school and become like farmers or fishermen or things like that? Or do you think the family actually encourages their students to actually go and study? Like, what is going on at home with the family?
It depends.
Okay.
Some of the parents, they encourage their students, their children to go to school
Yeah.
and become, to get white collar jobs.
Yes.
While other parents, because they have the land there, they know like more money comes from the farm. So if they don't do well in school, say they reach up to year 8,
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah.
Year 8. Because going to tertiary,
Yeah.
it's a bit more expensive
Right.
in Fiji.
Yes.
So they have no, if there's no more a proper income coming,
Yes.
they're struggling at home,
Yes.
then that's the thing. They just have to take
Yeah.
their children back home
Yeah.
because the farm is there. And most of them, they get more money than white collar jobs.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Like in here, this is the farming community.
Exactly.
We are professionals as
Yes.
teachers.
Yes.
But whatever they are getting at home on the farm,
Yeah.
they're getting more. They have exporters. We have about 3 or 4 exporters around here.
Yes.
So they're getting more money. They're commercial farmers
Yeah.
compared to professionals.
Yeah.
So they prefer back there at the farm.
Yeah.
There's more money. They can be businessmen.
Yeah.
They have trucks. They have tractors. They have cars. They have properties
Yes.
from being a farmer.
Yeah. Now, what about discipline? Some teachers in the US, they complain that they cannot discipline the kids. No, it's okay. It's okay. They complain they cannot discipline the kids. But here, what tools do you have as a teacher? If a kid is misbehaving a lot, what tools do you have?
No corporal punishment.
No
zero,
corporal punishment
zero
here.
tolerance on corporal punishment.
Punishment here.
But me, as an experienced teacher, I use positive reinforcement.
Yes.
I use non-verbal communications. But never would I lift my hand
On the teacher, on the
on the
student.
students.
Okay.
You just have to be positive. I think the best thing is to use positive reinforcement.
Yes.
And if you use negative and if you use corporal punishment, it will never work.
It will never work. Okay. Right on. Well, thank you so much. I'm not going to take much more of your time.
Thank you so
seems
much.
like, no, thank you. Lovely students. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Hello. Ciao. Bye. So that's the classroom here, guys. That's the classroom. All right. That's really nice. And your classroom is similar, right? You have about 25 students like that as well? Or you have more?
I have less.
You have less students. This is your classroom?
No, this year 2 classroom. Madam, sorry to disturb you.
Oh, okay. Hello, how are you? All right. My name is Ivan. I'm just visiting the school, trying to show what the class. Yeah. All right. But this is the art class. Okay. So they're doing art right here.
Yeah.
All right. How you guys doing? Good. Oh, this shy now. Right on. What time is school normally over?
2:30.
2?
2:30 to 3.
Okay, so they're almost done. All right. Sounds good.
So exam is over. They are in autograph now.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Very interesting, just seeing all these kids. And they have to wear a uniform here.
Yes.
Everybody has to.
Every uniform.
Okay. All right. I like that they learn 3 languages. That's really nice. All right. Thank you. All right. I feel bad interrupting the class. I'm sorry. So it's art class right now?
Yes.
Yeah, art. Okay. All right. All right.
That's Miss Lawata.
Okay. How long have you been a teacher here?
This is my 9th year.
9th year.
8th year.
Wow. Okay. Are you seeing more and more students or less?
Yeah.
Is it increasing?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, next year will be less numbers.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Can we perform an item?
What's that?
A Fijian item for us? We would like to perform one item.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Sit down. Boys, you sing it.
All right.
In a second voice, second voice. Mama, Bumbo.
And in the U.S., people can just speak English.
Yeah.
Barely learn Spanish or something else. Here, you come out speaking three.
Three, yeah.
That's amazing. Oh. Oh, she's busy. Okay.
This year 4.
Year 4. Okay. How old are they when they finish here? This is just a primary school, right?
13 years.
13.
Some are 13, some are 14.
Yeah. And then after that, they go to high school.
They go to high school.
And then there's a local high school here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just this side.
On that side over there. Okay. All right. Well, look, no, we don't want to disrupt anymore, man. Thank you so much. This has been great. Anything you want to share about, you know, the school here or education in Fiji in general?
I think it has, when compared to our time,
Yes.
it has changed a lot. And it's a positive improvement
Yes.
done by the government here.
Yes.
And when we look at the previous education system, more
Yes.
of the corporal punishment was there, where we got beaten.
Yes.
But now,
Like you
it's no
got
more.
beaten, right?
Yeah, I got beaten.
Yeah.
Many
I
times.
did too. I remember those days.
Yeah. But one thing was that when we were beaten, we were walking towards our goals.
Yes.
I remember once I was beaten by my head teacher. He was taking our maths.
Yes.
In year 8. And I scored 99 out of 100.
Yeah.
And what he said was, if I call your name, if I ask you if you have that question wrong, you have to stand up.
Yes.
And I'm the only one in the class who got that question wrong. I was sitting there and he said, okay, question number 30. Who got this wrong? Then I had to turn around and see, I saw nobody standing up, so
Yes.
I was just sitting.
Yes.
And he knew that this particular student, only one,
Yes.
had got it wrong.
Yeah.
So I had to stand. He asked me to stand, and then he had this belt,
Yeah.
not a leather belt. And he had to ask me to hold on to that desk
Yeah.
in front of me. And I got three good ones that I can feel.
Yeah.
You know, you are 13 years old. You can't cry in front of the
Of
girls.
course.
that way.
Of course.
Yeah, you get it.
Would you say that corporal punishment was more effective than what's going on today, or do you think it's the right thing today to just do the positive reinforcement?
I think it's the right thing now.
Okay.
No corporal punishment.
Yes.
Because there were some who were with us who never completed secondary school.
Yeah.
Till primary school, they left the primary school. They never ended up in secondary school.
Yeah.
So I think that was this is one of the good things that has happened now.
Yes.
That corporal punishment has been removed.
Yes.
Children can progress to the next class.
Yes.
Some of them, they did not want to attend classes.
Yes.
Some of them were afraid of their teachers.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. But that's good.
Now, how about food? Where I live, sometimes if the kid comes from a family that doesn't have money, they give the student like free lunches, you know, free food like that. What's the system here to make sure that every student has something to eat? Is there such a thing as a free lunch here, or how does that work?
No free lunch here. But actually, everybody brings lunch here. So
Okay.
those who miss out, sometimes they forget.
Yeah.
So we ask the children to share their lunches.
Okay.
Or like we have lunch at home, we bring it out for the kids to have it here.
Okay.
The teachers.
Yeah. Also, the teachers always make sure every student has something to eat every time.
We can't go home without taking their lunch. They should
Yes.
complete their lunch. Their container should be empty.
Yeah.
Then we let them go for their break.
Right.
And when we check those who don't have the lunch, we provide them with lunch. There are some restaurant rotis and all at home.
Yeah.
So we get some for our kids.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And the students, they walk back home, or how do they get home from here? They get picked up?
Well, everything is now free for them. So transport is free. They get
Oh.
their RSNs, transport.
And we're in the village
Pick
here.
from the roadside
Yes.
to the school. Pick from school, drop them back home.
Yeah.
Everything is free. Education is free here.
Wow.
Transport is free. Only they need to do is to get their books.
The books.
Books, bag and books.
That's it.
And that too now the government is giving $200 per child
Wow. Right on.
to buy their stationery for the next
Yeah.
year.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. We are in a village and they have free transportation. Make sure they got food and amazing teachers out here. Man, I like this. I like this. To become a teacher, how far do you have to go in your education to be a primary school teacher here?
Well, I started with diploma.
When you say diploma, you mean a college degree or
No, yeah.
like a high school diploma? University degree. 4 years.
2 years diploma.
2 years diploma.
And after that time, degree was not offered.
Yeah.
So we completed our diploma and I came. This is my first year, first posting to this school.
Okay.
I've been here for 12 years.
Yeah.
So I've been teaching here. Then after 2 or 3 years, then I upgraded to degree
Yes.
through USP.
All right. I want to talk about what he's wearing here.
Master can tell you better.
I'm curious about this. So what is this called?
This is called a pocket sulu.
A pocket swim. Because
Yes,
I was
a
calling it
pocket.
a skirt, but it's not a skirt.
No.
Yeah.
This is not a skirt.
Yeah.
This one, this is how it. Yeah, it has a button.
Yeah.
Something like wrap around, eh?
Yeah.
But this one has a pocket on both sides.
Yes. And you wear it for school, for church?
Schools, for formal functions, church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It reminds me of Scotland. You know what they wear in Scotland? It reminds me of that. All right. Sounds good. How come you don't have one? He has one. He has one. Is there a rule?
I have one.
Oh, okay.
I have one, but I'm not wearing it today.
You're not wearing it today. Okay.
It
All right.
goes well with gula sheds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? Huh? Armand. Okay.
This is the scout's uniform.
Okay.
Hey, who's wearing the girl guides there? Call the girl guide.
Okay. So this is the school uniform.
No.
Scouts uniform.
The scout. Okay. Wow. Okay. And that's another uniform right there. A scout uniform as well.
Girl guides for girls, and this is the brownies.
Yes.
This is the scouts.
Okay.
And this one, the normal school uniform.
And
This
not
is
that's a
our
normal school uniform. Okay. All right. How old are you?
I'm old. I'm 10 years old.
10. How about you?
10 years old.
How old?
10 years
10. And you are 10 as well. All right. All the same. Okay. Okay. Very nice uniform. I like it. All
Go
right.
to that, the full Itauke school,
Yes.
the boys will be wearing this.
Okay. All right.
So you have Itauke schools, maybe another 5 minutes drive. So
Yeah.
you can have, if you wish,
Yes.
he can take you up there.
high school,
Okay.
Her school sang really primary school. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Want to visit all the classrooms? Okay, sure.
No, it's okay. You guys give me enough information. I don't want to disrupt any further. We're gonna run to see the rugby now, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I received such a kind welcoming at this school, with all the teachers willing to talk to me and tell me about the classrooms and sharing, a little moment with the students. I was really thankful for that experience. This is way more than I expected.
This is, you greet our vista today.
All right, hello, how you guys doing? Very
Talk to
well,
them.
very well. Wow, they're speaking in one voice. That's nice.
Okay.
Very disciplined.
He's from America.
Yes.
Can you just explain yourself to my kids, my children?
Yes, I'm visiting your country. I come from Washington, D.C. in the United States, and I wanted to come and take a look at the classrooms here. So I'm making a little video so I can show people what schools are looking like here in Fiji. So that's why I'm here. My name is Ivan.
Evan.
Yeah.
Okay, Evan. For me, I teach. You can see the kids, and you can distinguish the Itauke and Fijian Indian descendants. Eh?
Yes,
So this is a multicultural school.
yes.
I teach both. But when it comes to vernacular, I only teach Itauke children. The Hindi children, they go to the Hindi teacher.
Explain that again.
Okay. My kids are
They're all mixed, right?
all mixed. Yeah,
Right.
right. So I teach them in all the languages. I teach them the English, the general subject, which is made up of elementary science,
Yes.
social science, and healthy living,
Yes.
art and craft, sports, moral values,
Yeah.
moral civic education.
Yeah.
When it comes to vernacular,
Yeah.
I will only teach the Itoke children.
Okay.
The Fijian children with Indian descendants or the Hindi children, they will go to the Hindi teacher.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I just know only the Itoke language.
The Itoke language.
Fijian
okay.
language, eh?
All right.
Itoke means the Fijian.
Fijian.
Yeah.
Okay. Itoke is Fijian. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you.
So
Thank you.
how was your primary school in, do you wear uniform?
Yes, I wore a uniform. Very similar to this actually. Some schools is blue like this. Some school is blue and pants are brown.
Oh.
But very similar.
The setup desk, you sit together in 2 or 3 groups.
In my country, in Cameroon, it's a luxury
Oh.
in some schools to only have 2 students.
Oh.
Sometimes you have 3, sometimes 4. You know what I mean?
So it's just similar.
It's very similar. Yeah. So this is good. You know, this is good. And you don't have overcrowded classes. It doesn't seem like you have more students than you can handle. So that's good. Yeah. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your time. And you guys have a good day. All right. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for your time. I appreciate that. So guys, we are out of here. Thank you. Bye. 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 Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye. Well, thank you. Wow, such love. See, this is so much better than a tourist trap.
Yes,
You see, this is real Fiji.
As soon as you step there, they charge you $50.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Yeah. Pay my necklace, pay my bracelet, buy the souvenirs.
Buy this.
Yeah, it's like, you know? Wow. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up the logbook, and then we go to the next destination. So guys, we're gonna find out what goes on after a student finishes their education here. Because I was asking the teacher earlier, is there pressure from the family for them to go back to the farm or to actually continue their education and get a white collar job? So what were you saying? That most students here, after they finish, they go back to the farm?
Yeah, the most of them they go back to the farm because
Yes.
like parents are like they export their vegetables from their farms.
Yes.
So they need laborers.
Yes.
So these days it's very difficult to get laborers.
Yes.
So these children, they, after completing schools, they go back to the farm.
Yes.
They want to carry on with their parents' legacy or to get the help them on the farm.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is Singatoka Valley is known as the salad bowl of Fiji.
Yeah.
So whole of Fiji is the vegetables, fruits and vegetables from this area is supplied to whole of the Fiji, and we also export our vegetables from this area.
If you have to say a percentage of students that actually continue to get a white collar job versus those going to farming, what would you say the percentage is?
The percentage is like more going back to the farm and less
90%?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
90%. Yeah, they go back to the farm, and then very few go to the. So they have to be like, we as teachers at school, we encourage them, we tell them, we give them exposure to the jobs. Like if they don't make it to the entry marks to the universities, like to become to doctors, MBBS courses and all that, they can also be a journalist. They can also go for jobs like what you are doing, yeah, to earn their income, to earn
Yes.
their livings. Yeah,
Of course.
So thank you very much for coming to a school.
Of course.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me here.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Naka.
So let me add this real quick. The number one source of income for the country of Fiji is actually tourism. And number 2 is agriculture. So in a country where agriculture just generates that much wealth, you can understand why some parents are more likely and prone to telling their young kids and students to actually go back in the farm after they complete their education. I'm talking primary education, because there's just the possibilities to find employment if you continue and pursue your education are slim to none. So as important as seeking education and therefore pursuing white-collar careers, given the current state of the Fijian economy, is going to be an uphill battle in order to continue to push these students to educate themselves, to pursue higher degrees, when at the end of the day, farming and blue-collar jobs is really the main income here in the island for now. So let me address some of the comments I received in the previous video regarding the fact that my guide, who is actually not a professional guide, he's actually just a driver that I befriended when I arrived in Nadi, and he was kind enough to introduce me to his family, and he told me that he could show me his village. The amount of money that he asked me is I think more than fair. So in response to people who told me that he's not really Fijian, he's just trying to take advantage of me financially and all of that, let me say that is absolutely not the case. You know, I felt very comfortable with him. The first stop that we made where I got frustrated was my idea to stop there. It wasn't his idea, and really he has been nothing but kind. So I personally did not know the difference between Fijian natives and Fijian descendants of India who were brought here during colonization. It's by reading your comments, guys, that I actually learned more about some of these cultural differences. So I want to say thank you to all you guys who don't hesitate to jump in the comments and actually share information about what I need to know regarding this island. Nobody knows everything, so I'm eager to learn. So please, when you watch my video, if you feel the need to tell me something that I may have skipped or something that you think another viewer would find relevant or important, please kindly do so. Comments are greatly appreciated. So I just wanted to take advantage of that because I actually wanted to address this in order to clarify a few things. Because in this journey with my friend and his wife, we made it to the village. But when we arrived, we had to park the car and hike uphill for close to 40 minutes in order to get to the house, and he wanted to introduce me to the family members. But I was tired and it was so hot. I didn't feel the need to climb that hill. It was just more than I bargained for. So I refused and I said, you know what? That's okay. We can turn the car around. So that's actually what happened. We never made it to the actual village because of me. It wasn't because of him. So I had to clarify that. For those of you who actually have been watching this video consequently the way it is filmed. So that is the one thing I wanted to clear out as we are heading towards the cemetery. Because when we turned the car around, we stopped by a cemetery and we started talking about the different ways in which, you know, people are buried. You know, it's different if you're a Christian, if you're Muslim, or if you're actually Hindi. The way we bury our dead is different. And I was quite fascinated by what he was telling me. So we stopped at the cemetery and, you know, this is basically what happened there. So here we are at the cemetery, just checking out and talking about the different cultures and how the dead are buried. So if you are Hindi, the Hindi people do not bury the dead. They actually cremate them, and it's done in a public fashion, similar to what you would see in India. So I'm here with my friend, we're still walking around, and he was just showing me, so he's about to explain to me how the whole process works. So what happens when they bring a dead person?
The Indian people died, we bring them here first with the priest, with the coffin box. Today we don't have any funeral here.
Yes.
Yeah. So we came here. Then from here, the priest gonna do their prayer.
Yes.
From here, we're gonna leave the body. This is the area. This is the area. We're gonna put the timber. See, you can see some logs there.
Yeah.
That kind of log. We're gonna put it here, like 4 feet high, and then we're gonna put the body on top of that.
Yes.
After prayer, and then we're gonna cover his face, and then we're gonna put some more timber on him, and then put the fire. That's open fire.
Open fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, open fire. See, you can see the
You
building
can
there.
see what has happened here.
Plenty timber.
Yeah. And it just burns
the
so
fire
high.
Go, yeah, so high. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah, you
everything
can see.
happens from here.
Yeah.
Wow.
See?
And the fire has been burning and burning and burning. And generally you were saying like every day at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. It's 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long does it take for the whole body to be
Like
completely cremated?
124 hours.
It takes 24 hours?
24 hours, yeah.
So they let the body here for 24 hours?
24 hours, yeah.
The family stays here, right?
Yeah, from this stage, yeah. Sometimes the timber goes, out of their body.
Yeah.
When the thing get fire, the thing are gonna go down.
Yeah.
Sometimes the timber goes out from the, where the timber should go bend.
Yes.
And then throw it inside again.
Yes.
And let to bend the body.
Yeah.
And then everything they collect, leave it there. Next morning they come with the priest with the milk, cow fresh milk.
Yeah.
And some water. So we're gonna make the thing put the water and the milk.
Yeah.
And then make the all the ashes cool.
Yes.
And then collect the ashes, put it in the sack, and just go in.
Okay.
Throw it in the water.
All right. Wow. So you can see the fire has been burning here hard, man. You can see this is the differences between you have the Hindis, the practices here, and then everybody else. Like the Muslims, they bury, the Christians, they bury as well. So I just wanted to show you guys what's going on this side. Wow. And I also noticed for the Fijian final resting places, they put a lot of their cloth. You know, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
They put a lot of their cloth like all over right there.
There's a tapa. We call it tapa here.
It's called tapa.
Tapa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have to use the tapa.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the most respectful cloth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. A heavy sense of sadness washed over me. This sight of cremation felt surreal and haunting. Despite the sadness, there was an undeniable urge within me to explain what I was witnessing. I found myself grappling with the profound sense of loss, while also feeling an innate need to honor and respect the departed souls. Despite feeling that I did not accomplish everything I wanted to, deep inside the woods of Fiji, I was happy for the little bit I was able to unearth. And as I was heading back to Nadi, I was hopeful and excited to show even more of this amazing Fijian culture. So in my attempt to show a live funeral, we raced back to another cemetery, hoping to catch the one that should be on the way. Because he was telling me that they do funerals like every day at 1 o'clock. But today, there's none. You see they're setting up right now for tomorrow. So that's basically what's going on. So they're putting the wood down, and the ceremony will actually take place tomorrow. But I wanted to just show you guys a little bit of how the setup looks, you know, when they're setting up everything beforehand. Hello guys, how you doing? Hello. So that's what it is. They put the big beam and everything. Do you speak English, sir?
Yes.
Yeah? So how does that, do you mind me recording? Is that okay? Okay. So can you explain to me the whole process, how that works? Yeah? Let me come closer to you.
And then cover with the wood, and then they go.
They put the body where? Like in the middle right there?
We'll put some firewood inside.
Like right here, right?
Yeah. Oh, in the middle.
Yeah.
Like then we put cross, then we put something inside.
Yes.
Level,
Yeah.
and we put the body.
Okay. And it takes, how long does it take for the whole body to burn completely?
Almost 5 hours.
5 hours? Wow, it's a lot faster.
Huh?
I thought it was gonna be like 24 hours, but no, it's not 24 hours. It's like
24 hours, it maybe the wood will left. Only the wood.
only the wood in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fast. Wow, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. What time? What time? 1 o'clock, okay. Alright. Thinking they have just this one and this and that one. But apparently there's another one there also. So making no promises, but maybe tomorrow we come here and got this, you know? Yeah. How long have you been working here?
We are 3 years.
3 years. And your job is basically to set up
The firewood.
and then clean up afterwards.
No, they will come and clean their own self.
Oh, the family comes and clean after.
Yeah.
Okay. Only if the light is better this way to see your face. Yeah, you look better here. Okay, good. All right. So the family comes and clean themselves.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you do this. You would say out of 7 days a week. How many days you do this? Like 5 or 6 days?
5, 6 days.
6 days a week. Okay. And he was telling me this is just Indian people, right? So like Muslims don't cremate, Christians don't cremate. It's mostly.
Some Christian they burn.
Oh, some Christians do as well. Okay. All right. And what happens? What do they normally do with the ashes? I know there's the beautiful water over there. Do they bring the ashes on the water?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How old can the person be? You don't cremate babies, right? Just adults?
Just above 18, 17.
18, 17 years old. Younger, you don't cremate?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. But this is a lot better shape here than the one we went to. the roof is not coming down yet with the burn, because we went to visit this other place earlier in the video, and the whole place was.
Oh yeah, the thing on the go one, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, all right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we can capture some of this.